on, course, awesome course architects and party peeps. It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. And let's get into this real quick. I want to talk about a quick way to help you structure your course content. So if you're somebody who has been creating or trying to create an online course, a premium course, but you're not sure how to package your content, then this episode is for you, because I'm going to give you the breakdown step by step. And it's one of the easiest and fastest ways that you're probably going to come across in order to get it done. Okay. And we're talking premium courses. So if you don't know, my name is Dr. Sonia. I talk all things premium courses, whether they're online or face-to-face, how to take your knowledge, wisdom, life experiences, package them into the format of these premium courses, luxury coaching, mentorship, brands, and programs, so you can get your message out to the world, because you're not supposed to stay what? You are not supposed to stay local. You're supposed to be global, okay? Let's get into it on today. I am still buzzing with so much emotion. I just got off of a morning mastery call with some of my mentees, and it is very refreshing. I'm filled with so much gratitude. My heart is just full, right? Like, to hear the impact that you're making in other people's lives, because sometimes we get so caught in the mode of executing and doing things, and it's just nice to hear how what you're building is impacting other people. And so if you're somebody who has been on the fence or thinking about creating the course, teaching other people what you know, please do it. There is nothing more fulfilling and rewarding. And you don't even realize that it's happening sometimes, because your knowledge is so, your experiences are so, you're so close to them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get off of that and get onto the course content before I get emotional. But let's talk about it really quickly. I'll get emotional again. All right, so let's talk about it real quick, how to structure your course content. So first things first, you're going to do like Stephen Covey talks about, and you're going to start with the end in mind, okay? Meaning you're going to start with the awesome outcome. What is the ultimate result? I call it the awesome outcome. The ultimate result, the ultimate goal of your course. Like, why did you create the course in the first place? Why are you thinking about it? What do you want to help people achieve? That's the awesome outcome. That is the end that you're going to start with. You're going to keep that in mind, and then you're going to build it out backwards. Okay. So I know that sounds maybe contrary, okay, contradictory to what you've been hearing, but once you understand what you're building to, then you just build it backwards. So what's the step right before the end goal, and the step right before that step, and so on and so forth. And so once you understand that, everything is going to lead to the awesome outcome. Everything is going to lead to the end goal. Does that make sense? All right. So that's number one. Number two, the first module should always be a quick win. So what is it that you can do in module one? Remember, you're building this thing out backwards. So if you have a 6-week course, you start with the end in mind. What is the result achieved in week 6 or what? But we are back. Okay. So what's going on, YouTube? I apologize for the interruptions. I don't know what's going on. Second day in a row that this happened, but hopefully you guys can hear me and see me. Okay. So let's recap real quick. Number one, start with the end in mind. All right. So everything that you include in your course should lead to a specific outcome. It should lead to the end goal. Number two, the module one is going to be the quickest win. So if you are starting at the end goal, again, let's say you have a 6-week course, you're building everything backwards from week 6. Week 6 is the ultimate goal. It's the thing that they're going to get from your program. So as you build backwards, right? Week 1 should be the first win that they get. You want to keep your students engaged. You want to build the momentum. You want them to continue through the course, right? So I shouldn't go through week 1 or module 1 and be like, okay, what do I do with this information? Okay. You got to make sure that your students get a quick win, because it's going to keep them engaged through the rest of the program. Give them something they can implement immediately. The second thing that that's going to do, pro tip, is also encourage trust. Okay, so it's going to build trust between you and your mentees, and that is essential, critical if you're going to help somebody achieve any goal or any outcome. All right, so they need to trust you in the beginning. And then there's also the trust that has been built because they enrolled in your program, and usually at a premium price, especially if you're building a premium program. So there's that. But module 1, they need a quick win. Okay. And pro tip for your courses, I say that they should be getting wins through every single module. So module 2 should be another win. And the way that you're going to do this is to break things into digestible lessons. Okay. So that brings us to number 3, the way that you're going to package your content. The core of your teaching should be really the meat of your course. So you're looking at modules 2 through 5, maybe, right? Or 2 through 4 or so. This is the meat of your course. So this is where you teach everything in digestible lessons. Please do not create a 20-minute, 30-minute long lesson. It's not necessary. Unless you're including that as like a bonus or a replay or something, like people don't want to sit through all that. So make your lessons like 5-10 minutes, okay, if that. But break it into digestible formats. So each lesson is one concept. And then there should be, pro tip, an action that your students can take in order to implement the lesson. Okay, remember, quick wins all throughout your program. Number 4, you're going to put it together. So usually modules like 4.5 to 6, if you have a 6-week course, this is where you show your students and clients, your mentees, how all the dots connect. And if you are new here, okay, being a university professor, retired at this point, university professor, I've taught, developed university college courses. I still consult on those from time to time. Like, understanding, one of my favorite ways to teach those courses and build out those courses is understanding the project that happens at the end. Now, you've been to college, right? You probably have a degree or 2, maybe 3. And so you understand how these courses work. A lot of times there's fluff content, there's fluff assignments throughout the semester. And going in as a university professor, I was like, and this was 2014, I was like, why is this the case? Like, why am I giving my students fluff? I wouldn't do that. So I started redeveloping some of the assignments so that my students could use them by the end of the semester. So I was like, where all of the assignments will build to the final project. That's how you should create your premium courses. So if that be the case, then they could pull from, and I gave them full permission to do so, pull from your assignments that you've been creating and turning in throughout the semester. Okay, Scissors, hello, it's good to see you on. That's okay. As school is not for everybody, and this is also one of the reasons, thank you for highlighting that. This is also one of the reasons I thought you were being positive. I'm sending you much love, but you gotta go. But this is also one of the reasons that if people hate school, like, it's one of the reasons premium courses exist. It's one of the reasons online courses exist. It's one of the reasons that if you are watching this and you've been interested in teaching what you know, your knowledge, your life experiences, it's the reason you should, okay? Because some people don't like school, and that's okay. Online courses, premium courses are going to continue to roll out, okay? They're not going anywhere. People love them, okay? What's going on, Shay? Hello. Kruger, hello. I appreciate you being on. Some of y'all have nothing to do today, huh? If this channel, if you're not about positivity, you're not about entrepreneurship, building your business and improving your life, like, this channel is not for you. Please go find what it is that you're looking for. But for those of you who are here and you're interested in entrepreneurial endeavors, you're interested in teaching what you know, thank you. And you're interested in just being positive, okay? Spreading some positivity and some love. Thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when new episodes like this drop. All right? I love y'all so much. Okay. So that was number 4, I believe. So let's recap real quick. Number 1, start with the end in mind. You're going to build out your course backwards. You need the ultimate goal first, and then you build out every module leading back to module 1. In module 1, number 2 is in module 1, you need a quick win. This builds trust, establishes your expertise and authority, okay, which you have already been doing, which is the reason people are signing up in the first place. But your students need the quick wins to build their momentum and maintain their engagement. You want them to finish the course. Modules 2 through about 4.5 or so, maybe 5, depends on how long your course really is. The middle of your course is the meat and potatoes. This is where you're going to teach your content in a very digestible format. So you're going to give people what it is that they need. Please, no fluff. All right. You're going to give them exactly what they need in digestible format. So your videos, the content that you're providing, and it shouldn't just be videos. Okay. Like, these are strategically placed. All right. So the content you're providing should be like 5 to 10 minutes max. And then there should be an action step behind each module. So how are your students implementing what it is that you're teaching? The last couple of modules are going to show how everything connects. So it's like putting it all together. All right. It's connecting the dots. Again, think about college courses, things that you've gone through, courses that you've gone through. Lots of fluff in there, and then you get to the final project and you're like, there's a disconnect. Like, this final project doesn't match all the other assignments I've been doing. That shouldn't be the case with your premium courses. With your premium courses, you want all the assignments to match and lead up to the culminating goal, right? Like that final project. Like, there's a sense of accomplishment there for your students and clients, but also for you. All right. It keeps people engaged. So after that, after they put it all together, Include bonuses. You can include any bonuses you want. Do not create these bonuses ahead of time. Include them after you have pre-sold your course. You have your students and clients enrolled and they're telling you what it is that they need. Scripts, templates, like some of these things are going to go into a bonus module, but some of them are going to be sprinkled throughout your course as well. It just depends on, again, what your clients and students need regarding placement. But these are bonuses, essentially. These are the things that are going to help your students and clients not shortcut the work, but shortcut how long it would take them to get there, shortcut the mistakes, okay, that you made, so they don't have to go through the same thing. And so I like to include scripts like, hey, I figured out exactly what to say, how to do this thing, like just insert your, your name, the name of your business. These are scripts in my program that I've had my clients do $4,000, $5,000 days, okay? So these are the bonuses. These are the things that are inside of your program. This is where bonuses make sense. Not just to add bonuses, just to add more stuff to increase perceived value. There's a difference between, let me step back for a second. You want to increase perceived value, but not at the expense of just adding stuff. Does that make sense? Like, it can't be just fluff stuff. You're increasing the perceived value, but also you're increasing the real value, okay? The real-time value of what it is that your students and clients are getting. What's going on? Keisha, it's good to see you on IG. Says, hello, beautiful. It's been a long time. I love it. I'm excited to talk. You're amazing and empowering our community. You are amazing. Back at you. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate you. Sending you much love. It has been a minute. Let's chat. But y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. That's all I have for today. I do want to put this reminder here. The way you structure your course is very critical to your student success, okay? And the better you organize it, the more results you are going to help your students achieve. The more results you help your students achieve, the more testimonials you get from your students and clients, and the more testimonials you get, the more sales you get, okay? So if you want help packaging your program, packaging your course, going deeper, or you really want my expert feedback on how and what you should put into your program, into your course, 2 ways you can get started. The first way, I'm teaching live this Thursday, okay? So I'm very excited about that. I love teaching live. We go deeper into the advanced techniques and nuances behind premium courses, from premium pricing, understanding what your topic is gonna be, finding your audience, and starting to pre-sell your course, because that's the key. That's the name of the game. The reason I'm talking about content this week is because it is something that trips a lot of people up. They think they need your course content before you actually roll your program out. But the secret sauce is getting peeps and seats, is getting pre-sales, and then creating your content. But I want to put this out here because whoever is feeling like they've been in the content creation cave for 2 years, 6 months, too long. Okay, let's just put it like that. I don't care if it's been 2 weeks. If you feel like it's been too long, then these tips will help you just get the content out of the way, okay, out of your system. But I really want you to pre-sell your course first, because I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did, where I had to go back and recreate some of my content. That's not fun. It costs you time, money, energy. Not necessary. So first things first, sign up for the live workshop happening this Thursday. I'll walk you through step by step how to start getting those pre-sales. Topic, how much you're going to charge for your course, where your audience hangs out, and how to reach them, okay? If you're interested in getting my expert feedback and opinion, my advice about how courses fit into your business specifically, and you want to customize strategy, sign up for a strategy session. All right. You can get started at jumpfirstacademy.org/apply is where you want to go straight to the strategy session. There are also some additional resources in the description below this video. If you're watching on IG, of course, they're in the link in bio, but there are additional resources to help you get started, including an on-demand training, and inside of that training, some additional resources for implementing and executing, not just consuming more information. Let this be the year you actually launch your course, get your ideas out of your head and onto paper. Okay, I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I hope this is super helpful and inspires you forward. I will catch you back here tomorrow. Bye, y'all.